In a hadith, it is stated, "It is a very big betrayal that you tell your brother something while he assumes that you are truthful, but in actuality you are lying." Abu Dawood. Grandiosity is the defining characteristic of narcissism. More than just arrogance or vanity, grandiosity is an unrealistic sense of superiority. Narcissists believe they are unique or special and can only be understood by other special people. What's more, they are too good for anything average or ordinary. They only want to associate and be associated with other high-status people, places, and things. Narcissists also believe that they are better than everyone else and expect recognition as such, even when they've done nothing to earn it. They will often exaggerate or outright lie about their achievements and talents. Anisa finishes work early, and on her way home, she stops by to visit Tasneem.
I'm coming! Oh, Anisa, salams. What are you doing here?
Salams, Tess. I just got done early with my work assignment, so I thought I'd pop in to visit.
Lovely. Come inside. I'll make us some tea. Come and sit in the kitchen.
Tasneem, you've done an amazing job here. Your appliances are so smart and stylish. Wow. Is this the latest smack kettle?
Yes. It just got delivered to the store yesterday. I had mine on order, so I collected it this morning. I'm the first person in the country to get it. Put it on and I'll get the cups.
It's so sophisticated. I have no idea how it works. Oh, here's the button. So, what have you been up to?
Busy decorating the house, getting the kids settled at school. You know how it is.
Very busy. But actually, Tess, no, I don't know how it really is. I've been divorced for over 10 years now. And I'm so tired for fending for myself. I miss having a husband. And even though we didn't have kids, I'd have liked to have had some. And now, well, I'm past my sell-by date. I'll never have any. Sometimes I just want someone to talk to, you know.
Kids are overrated, Anisa. Especially when they become teenagers like my lot. They're so moody and sulky, hardly any fun to be around. You could always move back to Southville and stay with your brother though. Doesn't he have like 6 kids?
The 7th one is on the way. I love my nieces and nephews. But you know, I don't get along with my brother.
What about getting married again then? There was that guy that was interested in you before COVID hit. What happened to him?
He was wonderful, but he got a post in London and relocated. And recently, I haven't had any other proposals.
Did I tell you Dara Rashid is looking to get married again? He's even using the services of a matchmaker.
Really? Wow. At this rate, Dara Rashid will find someone before I do.
I can ask him if the matchmaker knows anyone for you.
Matchmakers are so outdated. I'd rather go on to Mazmatch.
Suit yourself. You know, Anisa, you can grumble about how lonely you are, but I envy you. You have the coolest life ever. No husband telling you what you can or can't do. No kids to see to. It must be bliss to just lie in on the weekend, not worrying about what to cook or who forgot to buy some obscure item for a project that's due first thing Monday morning.
Well, yes, it is lovely, and I still have my friends and family, but you have Zaid, Tasneem. He never tells you what you can and can't do. I've seen how he gives in to everything you want. In fact, I think you tell him what he can and can't do. What did he say about the Pilates classes?
I haven't told him that the instructor is a male.
What? Why not?
We already had a bit of an argument about the Instagram videos I've been posting, so I didn't want to get him more upset.
Isn't he happy that you're getting so many likes for your home? I mean, the decorating posts?
It's not that. He doesn't really understand the importance of social media posts nowadays. I had to show him some videos But I made sure I deleted the ones that have me posing in them.
But it's harmless. What do you need to lie to him? Would he object to some videos of you standing in front of your bedroom layout?
I don't know. Maybe he's just insecure. Who knows? Did I tell you that I'm becoming something of an influencer?
Really? With a decor video?
Yes. I got so many likes that I got a request from an interior design company. They want me to make up a series of TikTok videos for them to use in an advertising campaign.
Really? Wow. Jess, you're gonna be famous.
The only problem is I have to feature in the videos. Now how am I going to explain that to Zaid?
He is the most kind, the most merciful. He showed me the light that I'll follow.
It is Saturday, and for once, all the members of the Raja family are together at home. Dada Rashid and Aziza have been invited over to the house in Rosewood for lunch.
Dada, I'm so happy you're here. You don't know how much I've missed you.
I have missed you too, Z. How are you settling in here? Enjoying your new school?
It's okay, I suppose. At least I've managed to make 2 friends.
Wonderful. What are their names?
Tumi and Yolanda. They're so cool, Dada.
So you have made no Muslim friends, my child?
Dada, there aren't that many Muslim kids at school. And the ones that are there are so spoilt and stuck up.
Nah, that's not true. I've managed to make friends with this really cool guy, Fuad.
But Jay, you told me he isn't.
Zinira?
Abba, here, have some roast chicken. Does it really matter whether the kids make friends with non-Muslims or Muslim kids?
You are the company you keep, Zaid. When you live with us, you insisted that the children get an Islamic upbringing at an Islamic school. It seems to me that now your mindset is changing.
Abba,
Dada Rashid, we're in a different place now. And of course it's important to have an Islamic upbringing, but I feel we've given the kids a solid foundation in Deen. So there's no harm in them making friends with people from different religious backgrounds.
It will be good if the children get exposed to different cultures, but they need to find the balance. I've heard that a lot of the kids around here don't even follow a particular religion, even though most of them have been brought up with one.
Really? Do you mean that they are atheists and agnostics?
Oh, come on, Zaid. That's hardly true. Aziza, I don't know where you're getting your information from, but when I visited the school, all the kids seem pretty normal.
Actually...
Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam has stated in a hadith, "Do not make friends with anybody except a believer," rated by Tirmizi. Zinira would like to share the fact that her aunt is right. There are a lot of kids at the school who don't follow any religion, as she has been told by Dayan. But she can see that the conversation is getting heated, so when Dayan kicks her under the table, she keeps quiet. Sarah tactfully changes the topic to the more light-hearted one of Dada Rashid's quest to find a new bride.
Dada, tell us what's been going on with your matchmaking saga. Have you found someone you like yet?
Don't you think you are rushing into this? Abba, you've been doing fine on your own since Ummi passed away.
Zaid, Abba is lonely. He needs a wife and he's not getting any younger, you know. And besides, Abba's only been to see 2 of the women so far.
What did you think of them, Dada?
The first one really wasn't my cup of tea. And when she mentioned that the house in Durban had been possessed by jinn, I made a hasty retreat.
Oh, Dada, imagine. We would have to come visit you in a haunted house.
What about the second one, Dada?
She was so entertaining. I was really enjoying her company. But then, she told me that she is a social media influencer.
Cool. What's her name?
Her name is Firoza, but she's known as Foodie Fruzy.
Dada! You actually met Foodie Fruzy? Do you know how famous she is?
Apparently not. She asked me if I recognize her and I said no.
Dada, that must have hurt her ego. Tell us what she's like.
Well, very beautiful and, as I said, entertaining.
So what's the problem? Dada Rashid, you should consider marrying her. I've seen her videos. She reviews the latest restaurants and food trends. And she herself is an amazing cook.
Well, I think my cooking skills have improved since you have all moved away. But really, I'm too old-fashioned to deal with a wife who's looking for attention from people who she doesn't even know.
There is silence at the table as Zaid and Tasneem absorb Dada Rashid's statement and the kids continue eating their lunch. Since finding out about Tasneem's videos, Zaid is worried that she might be headed in the direction of becoming an influencer. Tasneem, on the other hand, merely feels slightly uncomfortable by what her father-in-law has said. She doesn't realize that by putting her decor videos on social media, she herself is fulfilling an underlying desire to be noticed and to draw attention to herself. Eventually, Sarah speaks up to break the silence.
I think Furi Fruzi is so cool. Everyone I know follows her. Imagine if I tell my friends back in Southville that she could have been my new granny.
Actually, kids, it isn't cool at all. There's a very fine line between sharing your knowledge in order to benefit others and displaying your skills and talents so that others admire or envy you.
Hazi, you are right. It's all about intention.
Oh, that's my ringtone. Hello? Okay, I'll be out in a sec. It's, my friend from school. I'm meeting her at the library to work on our assignments.
How are you getting to the library? Shall I drop you off?
Oh no, don't worry. She said her mother will drop us off. I'd better go. They're waiting outside. Salams.
Sarah has made an excuse to leave the house. Unable to tell her parents that she's meeting up with the boy, she does not realize how easily the lies are tripping off her tongue. Claiming that she has some work to do with a friend at the library, she walks to the corner and is picked up by David, who wants Sarah to help him with his assignment.
Sarah, good to see you out of school uniform. You look stunning.
Oh,
Do you always wear a scarf to cover your hair?
yes I do.
Because you're Muslim or because you want to?
Well, both I suppose. I started covering my hair when I was quite young. I always attended a Muslim school, so it was part of the uniform. Now I'm so used to it. It's like part of me, you know?
In the Jewish custom, the Orthodox Jews are also required to cover their hair. My grandma used to wear a scarf, but my mum chose to wear a wig as a way of covering her head.
Oh, you're Jewish?
I was brought up as a Jew, but I'm not really that firm of a follower, you know?
So what faith do you follow?
Now that's a long story, Sarah. We'll leave it for another day. Here's the library. Let's get the assignment out of the way, then we can talk about the other stuff all we want.
Sarah is brilliant at English, and she easily helps David with his assignment while working on her own. Before she realizes it, 2 hours have passed and she needs to get back home. But when they get into the car and David starts to chat, she doesn't rush him to drop her back home.
So how's Rosewood, Sarah?
There's so much work to do in matric that I don't really have time to miss my old school or my friends.
I don't ever see you hanging around on the field during break.
I mostly just sit in the library and study.
You're so clever. You don't need to study. Ah, I get it. It's because the other girls don't want to talk to you, right?
Sort of.
Don't bother with them. They're just a bunch of airheads. Besides, you have me. You can always come and hang out with me at break. I really enjoyed spending my afternoon with you. Sarah, can I ask you something? You don't have to give me an answer right now, but promise me you'll at least think about it.
Sure. What is it?
Do you give me the honor of going on a date with you?
وتصفو الحياة بنور